We have walked through hundreds of homes on this channel. Barndominiums, dream homes, farmhouses, tiny houses, converted churches, you name it, we have toured it. But nothing, not one single time, has made our entire team stop mid-tour, look at each other, and say nothing because there are no words until we walked into this kitchen. The stone on the island is book-matched. The range hood is a hand-sculpted work of art. The cabinetry has a finish that no photograph does justice. The lighting at dinner time makes every single person standing in this room look like the most attractive version of themselves. And the scullery hidden behind one wall panel is the kind of secret that makes professional chefs cry actual tears of jealousy. This kitchen did not just steal the show. This kitchen is the show. And today I'm going to walk you through every single square inch of it. Every material, every design decision, every jaw-dropping detail, so that by the end of this video, you will understand exactly why this kitchen is being called the most beautiful kitchen built in 2026. Stay until the very end, because the last reveal in this kitchen is something you have never seen done this way before. Before we go any further, if stunning kitchens, extraordinary design, and homes that make you feel something deep in your chest are your kind of content, hit subscribe right now and tap that bell. New videos every single week, and I promise, once you find this channel, you'll never look at kitchen the same way again. Okay, let's get into it. Before we walk through this kitchen inch by inch, I want to give you some context because what you are about to see didn't happen by accident. It happened because the entire world of kitchen design has undergone a complete transformation in 2026. And understanding that transformation makes every detail in this kitchen land even harder. Luxury kitchens in 2026 are no longer just about looking impressive. They're about feeling intentional. Today's high-end design blends natural materials, smart functionality, and sculptural beauty to create spaces that are both highly livable and visually unforgettable. For buyers and homeowners in the luxury market, the kitchen has become the true centerpiece of the home, a place for gathering, entertaining, and expressing personal style. Elevated kitchens are now one of the strongest drivers of value in premium homes. The centerpiece of the home, not the living room, not the primary suite, the kitchen, and the design trends proving that shift are everywhere in 2026. Wood cabinets now top the list, edging out white for the first time in years. Medium-toned woods lead this comeback trend, followed by lighter finishes, signaling a return to organic material preferences. White kitchens had their decade. The era of the cold, clinical, all-white everything kitchen is over. What has replaced it is warmer, richer, more human, more personal. And in the kitchen we are about to tour, that replacement is so complete and so beautifully executed that going back to white would feel like going back to black and white television. Kitchen design trends in 2026 are creative, dense, grounded, and shaped by what the space actually does. What the space actually does. Not how it photographs. Not what it looks like in a listing. What it feels like to stand in it at 7 in the morning making coffee. What it sounds like at 7 in the evening when 8 people are gathered around the island. What it smells like when the oven is running and something extraordinary is happening on the range. That is what this kitchen was designed around. And that is why it stole the show. Every kitchen has one thing that anchors it. One piece that, if you removed it, the whole room would collapse visually. In this kitchen, that piece is the island. And it is not like any island you have seen before. Kitchen islands are no longer just prep spaces. They're becoming statement furniture pieces. Design trends now include curved silhouettes, decorative edge detailing, mixed materials, and built-in dining layouts that encourage conversation. Many luxury homes are even incorporating double islands, one for cooking and one for entertaining. The island has officially become the social heart of the home. This island is curved, not on one end. The entire island follows a gentle S-curve, wider at the cooking end, narrowing slightly through the middle, opening back out of the social end, where seating for 5 wraps around the outer face. Book-matched installations position adjacent pieces, so the veining flows symmetrically across a central seam. It's the kind of thing you stop and stare at. Monolithic applications extend single slabs vertically down island sides, so the stone pattern travels uninterrupted from surface to floor. The stone on this island is book-matched Verde Alpi marble, a deep, forest green stone with bold white veining that mirrors itself perfectly across the joint at the island's center line. One slab cut in two, open like a book, the veining flowing outward symmetrically from the seam like wings. Then that same stone folds down the sides of the island as a waterfall edge, the veining continuing vertically, uninterrupted, from horizontal surface to vertical face to floor. Nature made that pattern 200 million years ago. This kitchen gave it the frame it deserved. Deep greens and purple vein slabs are leading the way in 2026 stone choices. And this island is the most compelling proof of why. That green marble does something no white or gray stone can do. It makes the kitchen feel alive. It makes the room feel like it has always been here. Like the stone grew up from the ground and the kitchen was built around it. The island's base is painted in a warm, matte charcoal. Not black, not gray, but something between, with custom curved cabinetry that follows the S shape of the top above it perfectly. The hardware on each drawer and door is a single long pull in unlacquered bronze. Slightly warm, slightly antique, aging slowly and beautifully with every use. 5 custom stools line the social end. Their seats in cognac leather, their frames in raw blackened steel. Each one slightly different in its finish because they were made by hand in a small workshop, and not one of them is perfectly identical. That imperfection is the luxury. Walk around the island and look at the perimeter cabinetry, because this is where the design of this kitchen separates itself from everything that came before it. Cabinet surfaces are moving beyond smooth finishes. Brushed oak, linen laminates, and matte lacquers add a tactile, luxurious feel that engages both sight and touch. Texture adds warmth and character, helping kitchens avoid a flat, sterile appearance. There's something undeniably sleek about mixing high gloss and matte finishes. The reflective upper cabinets bounce light around the room, while the darker base grounds everything, creating a layered look that feels intentional rather than accidental. What makes this trend stand out is the mix of finishes rather than just colors. Kitchens are moving beyond flat, one-note cabinetry and embracing contrast through texture. The lower cabinets in this kitchen are a smoked, wire-brushed oak, the grain of the wood raised and visible under the finish, the color a warm gray-brown that shifts depending on the light hitting it. Touch them, and you feel the wood grain against your fingertips. This is not a cabinet that is trying to look like wood. This is wood in its most honest, most tactile, most beautiful form. The upper section is different entirely. No upper cabinets at all on the main wall, replaced instead by a full run of open fluted oak shelving, the fluting running vertically in narrow channels that catch shadow and light. On those shelves, a curated collection of hand-thrown ceramic vessels, linen-bound books, vintage copper pots, and fresh botanicals in terracotta pots. Nothing mass-produced, nothing matching, everything chosen. Homeowners are opting for rich natural woods, matte finishes, and custom paint colors to bring warmth and character into their kitchens. Personalized features like pull-out organizers, hidden compartments, and built-in shelving ensure every inch is maximized. Every lower cabinet in this kitchen has custom interior organization. Pull-out spice racks, deep pan drawers with peg inserts to stop things sliding, a dedicated drawer for knives lined in soapstone, a built-in compost bin flush with a cabinet face that you'd never find without being shown it. The outside of the cabinetry is art. The inside is engineering. Let's talk about the stone in this kitchen, because there's more of it than most homes use in their entire interior, and every single piece has been chosen with the same intensity as a museum curator selecting pieces for a collection. One of the most defining shifts in luxury design is the move toward bold, expressive stone. Instead of subtle or uniform surfaces, homeowners are choosing dramatic marble and quartzite with strong veining and movement. Natural quartzite continues to dominate high-end kitchen design for its luxurious veining, natural strength, and timeless appeal. Its organic patterns make every slab unique, while its durability rivals granite. The perimeter countertops, different from the island, are honed Calacatta Vagli quartzite, a warm white stone with gold and gray veining, so dramatic it looks painted. Matte finish, not polished, so it absorbs light rather than reflecting it. The kind of surface that looks different at every hour of the day as the natural light moves across it. Countertops and splashbacks are becoming statement pieces. Deep emerald marble, black and gold granite, and richly textured travertine are used not just for practicality, but as design features that give kitchens a luxurious, artistic edge. The backsplash behind the range is where the stone story reaches its climax. A full-height panel of book-matched arabescado marble, white with bold charcoal veining, running from the counter surface all the way to the ceiling above the range hood in one uninterrupted vertical sweep. No grout lines, no tile, one continuous slab of natural marble, 4 feet wide and 9 feet tall, framed by the range hood above and the counter below. It is the most dramatic single piece of material in this kitchen. Standing in front of the range cooking, that marble panel is the backdrop. Every single time. I have said this before, but it bears repeating. The range hood is the jewelry of the kitchen. In an extraordinary kitchen, the range hood is extraordinary. And this one is unlike anything we have featured on this channel. Luxury kitchens in 2026 are increasingly designed around appliances that combine precision cooking with timeless aesthetics. When integrated correctly, they enhance both daily usability and the overall architectural feel of the kitchen. This range hood is hand-sculpted plaster, not cast from a mold, hand-built. A craftsperson spent 4 days in this kitchen building the hood form by hand directly against the wall, applying plaster in layers, shaping it with tools and with fingers, creating a form that curves outward from the wall in a broad, dramatic arc, and then climbs to the ceiling above in a shape that is somewhere between architectural and organic, like something that grew there rather than something installed. The finish is a warm, lime-washed terracotta, applied by hand in 2 coats, the texture of the plaster showing through, the color shifting between burnt sienna and dusty rose depending on the time of day and the angle of the light. Against the arabescado marble backsplash behind it, it creates a combination, cream stone and terracotta plaster, that is the single most talked about visual moment in this entire kitchen. The range beneath, it is a professional 48-inch dual-fuel model in matte black with brass knobs. 6 burners, a griddle, a double oven. The knobs are the only visible brass in this section of the kitchen, a deliberate restraint. When everything around you is extraordinary, restraint is the luxury. Here is the honest truth about this kitchen. You could fill it with moderately good materials, and it would still feel extraordinary, because the lighting in this kitchen is doing more work than any single material on any surface. The kitchen has become the true centerpiece of the home, a place for gathering, entertaining, and expressing personal style. Elevated kitchens are now one of the strongest drivers of value in premium homes. The lighting in this kitchen operates on 3 completely independent systems, each one controlled separately, each one doing a different job, and all 3 together creating an effect that most restaurant designers spend careers trying to achieve. System 1, task lighting. Under cabinet LED strips running the full length of every perimeter counter section, warm white, dimmable, positioned precisely to cast light forward onto the work surface without throwing shadow. When you are cooking, these are on. When you are entertaining, these are dimmed to about 30%. System 2, ambient lighting. 4 oversized pendant lights hanging above the island, hand-blown amber glass in irregular organic shapes, each one slightly different in size and form, hung at staggered heights on raw brass rods. At full brightness, they illuminate the entire island. Dimmed to 40% at dinner, they cast a warm amber glow across the green marble surface that makes it look absolutely incandescent. This is the light that makes every person standing at the island look like they belong in a film. System 3, architectural lighting. Recessed spotlights in the ceiling, each one aimed specifically. One at the marble backsplash, one at the open shelving display, one at the range hood to highlight the sculptural plaster form, one at the island from above to catch the veining in the green marble. None of these are noticed individually. Together they ensure that every extraordinary material in this kitchen is always, at every hour of the day, shown at its absolute best. Smart integration includes hidden appliances, discrete charging stations, and clever recycling systems designed seamlessly into cabinetry, ensuring kitchens remain clutter-free while keeping up with modern living needs. All 3 lighting systems are on a single smart controller. Preset scenes for morning, cooking, entertaining, and late night. Press morning, and the task lighting comes up warm and gentle. press dinner, and the pendants dim to amber. The architectural spots activate, and the whole kitchen transforms from a working space into the most beautiful dining room you have ever been invited to eat in. Now, the scullery, the hidden room, the feature that separates a beautiful kitchen from a functional masterpiece. Sculleries, prep kitchens, and Butlers pantries are making a comeback in 2026, often entering luxury homes where homeowners have the extra space to accommodate this feature. Walk-in pantries are still trending, but some are being remodeled, outfitted with an extra sink, refrigerator, or other appliances to maximize storage space and hide kitchen clutter. The scullery in this kitchen is accessed through what appears, from the kitchen side, to be a continuation of the smoked oak cabinetry. There is no handle. There is no visible frame. There is no gap in the cabinetry line to suggest anything is behind it. Push on the right panel at the right point and it opens inward. A push-to-open mechanism with zero visible hardware, revealing a fully equipped secondary kitchen space behind it. Hidden storage and seamless design are defining features of modern luxury kitchens. Concealed cabinetry, appliance garages, integrated fridges, and hidden pantry walls are all being used to maintain clean visual lines. The goal is a kitchen that feels effortless. Inside the scullery, a deep prep sink in matte white fire clay, a fully plumbed professional espresso machine, the kind that takes 20 minutes to learn and produces coffee that changes your relationship with mornings. A wine fridge holding 80 bottles at 2 temperature zones. A full wall of floor-to-ceiling pantry shelving, organized with the precision of a professional kitchen. Every category of dry goods in matching glass jars. Every spice in uniform ceramic pots. Every piece of equipment in a designated place. The stand mixer lives here. The air fryer lives here. The blender, the food processor, the mandolin slicer, all of it lives here behind that invisible oak panel, completely out of sight and perfectly organized. The kitchen that your guests stand in and admire is immaculate. The scullery, where the real work of feeding people happens, is the engine room behind that performance. When you are entertaining, the main kitchen is the stage. The scullery is backstage, and nobody in the audience ever knows how the magic actually happens. Before the final reveal, I want to stop and talk about the floor. Because in a kitchen this extraordinary, the floor is the one feature every tour skips, and it may be the most considered surface in the entire room. With color coming back into kitchens, vivid marble varieties are pulling ahead of traditional whites. Deep greens and purple vein slabs are leading the way. The kitchen of 2026 represents more than style. It reflects how we live, how we gather, and how we care for our well-being. The floor in this kitchen is large format honed travertine, the same warm stone family as the green marble above. Its creamy caramel tone pulling the warm undertones of the smoked oak cabinetry and the unlacquered bronze hardware into one continuous palette. The tiles are 48 by 48 inches, massive, with barely visible grout lines, so the floor reads as one continuous stone surface rather than a grid of tiles. It is heated, underfloor radiant heating throughout, and in a kitchen where you will stand for hours, cooking, entertaining, washing up at the end of a long dinner. The sensation of warm stone beneath bare feet at 6 in the morning while coffee brews is, quietly and without any fanfare, one of the most genuinely luxurious experiences this kitchen delivers every single day. Not book-matched stone, not a hand-sculpted plaster hood, not an invisible scullery, just warm stone under cold feet on an early morning. That is the detail that makes people fall completely in love with this kitchen and never want to leave it. So there it is. The kitchen that stole the show. A curved, book-matched Verde Alpi marble island with a waterfall edge that carries geological veining from horizontal surface all the way to the floor. Smoked, wire-brushed oak cabinetry with fluted shelving that holds a curated collection of things the owner genuinely loves. A hand-sculpted terracotta plaster range hood beside a full-height arabescado marble backsplash. 3 independent lighting systems that transform this room from working kitchen to dining destination at the press of one button. A scullery hidden behind a push-to-open oak panel that makes the whole performance look effortless. And warm travertine floors that greet your bare feet every single morning with a quiet reminder that this is not just a kitchen. This is the best room in the house. Luxury kitchens in 2026 are no longer just about looking impressive. They're about feeling intentional. This kitchen is the most intentional space we have ever stood in. And every guest who has ever cooked in it, eaten in it, or just leaned against that green marble island with a glass of wine knows exactly why it stole the show. If this video made you feel something, that deep, chest-full feeling of wanting to build something this beautiful, smash the like button right now. It takes 1 second, and it genuinely helps more people find this channel. Subscribe for extraordinary kitchen and home reveals every single week. And drop a comment below telling me which feature from today's kitchen hit you hardest. The book-matched green marble island, the hand-sculpted plaster hood, the invisible scullery, or those warm travertine floors on a cold morning. I read every single one. See you in the next kitchen.